Ten Hag sack a matter of time as Man United chiefs open door for world-class successor. Rick Ten Hag is on borrowed time at Manchester United and they are actively looking at managers who could replace him, sources have revealed to Team Talk. The Red Devils have had another slow start to the season, picking up just 7 points from 5 matches so far, leaving them 11th in the Premier League table. Man United also got off to a poor start in the Europa League on Wednesday, drawing 1-1 with Underdogs FC 20. Questions are already being raised about Ten Hag and sources have given Team Talk an insight into the mood at Old Trafford. The Man United board handed the Dutch coach a contract extension over the summer. But that was only because they failed to attract a better option. Talks were held with both Thomas Tuchel and Mauricio Pochettino, but they were not convinced to take the job. This left the Red Devils in a situation which meant they had to back Ten Hag. Sources close to the club say that those behind the scenes were both delighted and concerned when they won the FA Cup, because it made sacking Ten Hag much more problematic. Some sources believe that if Man United hadn't lifted the trophy, Ten Hag would have been axed before the start of this season. Ten Hag's sack is a matter of time. The sentiment at Old Trafford doesn't seem to have changed this term. We understand that Man United are still on the lookout for a manager who's capable of taking the club back to the top of the Premier League. Sources are adamant that they do not believe that to be Ten Hag and he is merely in place whilst the club structure is built back to an elite standard. There have been multiple appointments behind the scenes such as sporting director Dan Ashworth, club CEO Omar Barada, assistant manager Ruud van Nistelrooy, technical director Jason Wilcox and others. Team Talk sources close to the Red Devils believe it is a matter of time before Ten Hag is sacked and a new boss is put in place. They have made it clear that the aim is still to find an elite coach who can take the club up a few more gears. That was the hope in the summer and it is unlikely that Ten Hag will be in charge by the end of the season. It's felt that the players would also welcome a fresh approach and the appointment of a new, world-class manager. Man United linked with 4 potential new managers. Meanwhile, Van Nistelrooy has been named as the favorite to replace Ten Hag by the bookmakers, but he isn't the only name in the frame. Former England boss Gareth Southgate and ex-Bayern and Chelsea man Tuchel reportedly remain on the Red Devils' radar and they are 2 names to keep an eye out for in the coming months. Newcastle's Eddie Howe and Inter Milan's Simone Inzaghi have also been touted as potential candidates in the last few days. Man United are also keen to bring in a new midfielder in January and Inter star Nicolo Barella is one of the names on Ashworth's shortlist, per reports. We understand that Manchester City are also admirers of the 27-year-old Italian international as they eye cover for injured star Rodri.